Well, hello there, my fellows. DC here, to mess with your Wi-Fi signal. So, for today's video, I'm going to be just informing you on one of the, just a newish species that I made. It's been around for like at least a couple weeks, I think. So, I'm just going to be telling you a little bit about it. By the way, the, art is by Kappa B. Lissa, which I said at the very bottom. It's down there. Really down there. Yeah, there we go. Shows all the art by Kappa B. Lissa. And so, let's just start off with, like the intro. Engel Deer are exactly what they sound like. Angel Deer. Engel is angel in German. Why German? Well, that's where they appear first. Why? I don't really know. I just chose Germany because, at first I was gonna like, go on Google, like, see what they have in their history, maybe like add that to the lore. But, as we all know, I am one of the laziest people you'll ever meet. So, I didn't really do that. And so, Engel Deer come in 4 different types. Or 4 different, like... They have 4 different subspecies. I should have put that instead, but I didn't know what, like, subspecies meant. So, I just went, like, with types. So, myth, avra, cress, and lume. Lume are the most common, while myth are extremely rare. I can't word today. Avra and cress often get into fights, but are both sort of rare. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's rare, kinda rare, and common. And I think I might read the lore. I'm not sure, it's really long. But what I like about this species is I included a lot of astronomy in it. I think my brother's coming. Hang on. Nope. Okay. So I included a lot of his astronomy into the lore. I don't know why. I've just kind of been in the stars lately. And that's pretty much it. So, that's kind of little on the lore. And then the holy waters is, I got like the idea of it from Warrior Cats. I like the book series a lot, so hey, why not? And the holy waters are usually surrounded by snow, so it's hard to reach, but the water never freezes. Sometimes you can even see the myth's diamond markings carved into small rocks around it. Myth Engel Deer dance across the water, praying to one day have their home heartily back. Redwood trees I still can't pronounce my own Sona's name. I don't know if it's Ike or Each. Etch. I don't know. Let's just call her Oak for now because that was her old name, and I changed it because it's German and it kind of matches up with the species more. And so, whom Oak and Einar are based off of. Einar is the redwood tree, and Oak is the oak tree, obviously. Read the admin creator Sonas for more information on Einar and Oak's impact on the holy waters. And I'm not sure if Sean put more on the holy waters in his, because he made a favorite for that too. So I'm just not going to read this short story. It's a little long for me. And yeah. So each subspecies has their certain sound. Like, some are chirps, barks, meows, and, yeah. So I also have like videos like of the sounds from YouTube. So you might want to check that out if you don't know what each thing sounds like. And then for the types, I just described what they look like and their symbols. I guess that goes with looks too. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. And so, myth have like a diamond thingy. Evra have like a little oval. Crest obviously have a crescent like a moon. And then Lume, honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. I was aiming for like the trunk of a tree or something. I'm not sure what I was doing. But now we have powers. So powers are based off of personality. So if you're calm and collected, you'd have like a water element, which means you'll have solid blue eyes. And if you're like bold and brave, you'll have solid red eyes. It just depends on your personality. And over here I have the colors. Obviously I was a bit lazy, so I just put text into it and made little circles for the colors. So water is blue, fire is red, grass is green, obviously. Telekinesis is pink, death is like this grayish black. Life and healing is a light teal, air is very light blue, earth is brown, shadows are purple, and electricity is yellow. And then for the rules, I don't think I made too many rules. I mean, kinda. So your Fursona can only be one type, no hybrids. Don't make a myth type Fursona unless you're a creator or admin, helper, or friend of mine. If your questions weren't answered by this, PM me and I'll answer any and all questions. If you may have however many Engel Deer you'd like. Admins and creators may only have one myth zona. Fawns are allowed, and that's what I have at the bottom about Lume fawns, because they have a little special thing with them. And a white myth marking is reserved for oak, and a black myth marking is reserved for Einar. And there's also another one. Don't make names based off of trees, or at least just be creative. And so you can have any eye color you want, but it has to be a shade of the following: red, blue, green, pink, the elements. It could be any shade, just has to be that color. And then breeding, there can be two different types can breed, but will not be hybrids. They'll either be the type of the mother or father, most commonly the father though. So let's say, let's see here. So the father is a cress and the mother is a lume. The fawn can be a lume, but would most commonly be a cress. And so anatomy, Engel Deer obviously have a deer-like anatomy with angel wings and a feathered tail. And design, you may have whatever color scheme you'd like, be creative with it, but follow these requirements. So Engel Deer have long ears, antlers, unless you're a myth, and feathered wings, tails, hooves, solid colored eyes, and markings. So here are the locations for the markings. You can have them on your forehead, cheek, muzzle, like the front, and your chest or mane. I don't know. And so we have like creator zona, admin zonas. Yeah. And here's some amazing art by Lisa, who drew all of them. And so, questions and answers. This is like a new section because I kind of got a few questions on the species, and I thought they were really good. and so I added them. And I tried my best to make a deer head. I obviously can't draw too well on my phone because I only have my stubby little fingers and a Samsung, so it doesn't usually go too well. And so babies, like fawns, do have horns, but except for the Lume, who has small markings where their horns are going to be, because over time they prefer like peace instead of violence and tried to stay away from that because they were kind of like weakish, but they're still adorable, so makes up for that. And yeah, so I guess that's it for now. Be sure to PM me or comment down below if you have any more questions. And yes, the species is still open. It's going to be open forever. You can make as many Engel Deer as you like. Just feel free. And so that's it for this video. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.